Lucasfilm dropped two major announcements today. They're developing a live-action Star Wars TV series, and Rian Johnson is developing an entire new trilogy worth of Star Wars films. We can only hope that they're going to focus on everybody's favorite Gungan, Jar Jar Binks. No, I'm kidding, please. Please, no, Ryan. No. Hey everybody, welcome to the Rebel Rave. I'm Dave. Rob's off in Mexico vacationing with his family and probably chasing down his man crush, Rogue One's Diego Luna. Lucasfilm gave us two huge announcements today. Again, the live-action TV series and the trilogy of new Star Wars films by Rian Johnson. Let's start off by talking about the TV series. Lucasfilm has been talking about developing a live-action Star Wars series since 2005, but today, CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, announced that it's becoming a reality in 2019, and it's going to premiere on Disney's new streaming service, a competitor to Netflix. This was an absolute no-brainer in my opinion. Once Disney announced the streaming service, I knew that they had to launch with something huge like a Star Wars live-action TV series. The other major revelation today is that Rian Johnson and his producing partner Ram Bergman, which sounds like a Star Wars name in itself, are developing an entire trilogy worth of new Star Wars films, with Rian Johnson directing and writing the very first one. This is an enormous investment into Rian's creative vision and talent. Let's talk about what this means for the greater Star Wars universe. First, I think that this new trilogy means that The Last Jedi is going to be spectacular. Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm leadership must be so impressed with The Last Jedi that they're willing to give Rian Johnson the reins on a whole new subset of the Star Wars franchise. Second, I think a new trilogy, separate from the main Skywalker saga, is exactly what Star Wars needs after Episode 9. The main saga trilogies are momentous occasions, and they're usually separated by at least a decade. Spin-off films and this new separate trilogy are exactly what we need to keep Star Wars fresh and alive without having the main saga series become stale. So what will the new TV series and new films be about? As Star Wars fans, speculation is our speciality. And we love to go ahead and make assumptions based on a lot of the plot points and structures and characters and stories we already know. But that's the thing, Lucasfilm hires these creators to expand the galaxy far, far away. They're going to want to give Rian Johnson and probably the TV showrunners as much creative freedom as they possibly can. In fact, Lucasfilm's official statement about Rian Johnson's trilogy says that he's going to explore new characters from a corner of the galaxy never explored before in Star Wars lore. Now, while it's not much to go on, if I had to wager a guess, I would say that Rian Johnson's new trilogy might be focusing on the very beginnings of the Jedi Order. What makes me say that? The fact that Rian Johnson's already touching on that in The Last Jedi, as evidenced by the bookshelf on Octo near the first Jedi Temple. Now, as far as the TV show, I've got nothing to base this on, but the fans have been clamoring for a story set in the Old Republic era, and I think this is the perfect opportunity to deliver exactly that. Imagine a story about the early days of the Old Republic and their partnership with the Jedi Order, with the Jedi defending them from the Sith or the Mandalorians, Game of Thrones meets Star Wars style. There's plenty of potential there, fans are yearning for stories from that era, and it's prime storytelling for an episodic series. The other possibility is a revival of Star Wars Underworld, the TV series that George Lucas announced at Star Wars Celebration in 2005. It said that there were over 50 scripts developed for a story that was supposed to take place between Episode 3 and Episode 4 and focus on the darker, grittier aspects of the universe, including bounty hunters. We are so pumped about the announcement of the new TV series and trilogy of films from Rian Johnson. What are your thoughts, feelings, theories, reactions to this announcement? Leave a comment below, let us know, give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more great Star Wars content leading up to the release of The Last Jedi. Thanks very much, and may the Force be with you.